I recently came into two gaming computers. Well, they're not gaming computers per se, but they're computers, and they're and the first one is currently in the garage because it had mold inside of it. But these are the other two that I got. This one appears to be an early 2000s gaming computer, as you can tell by that futuristic silver case and the over and the overall lack of the overall unsophisticated look. Yeah, it's fancy. And the other one appears to be an office PC from a group which from a group which I shall not show in case they decide they want to get litigious. But yeah, just standard black computer, standard black office case. This came from a storage unit. See, this one's pretty dusty, and you can tell this one is an office PC by the way it has a lock on the power supply, and unfortunately the company key is here, as well as it's a switch that either prevents or allows you from opening the case. Now this one seems to be the most fancy. Now, as you can see, it just seems to be a standard type of case removal. Just slide it off, and it pivots. It's a little finicky, but you can get it with a little finessing. As you can see, it has a little I don't want to call this induction cone, cool air intake. I don't know, but anyway, this one seems to be the most. Interestingly, this doesn't seem to be from any particular manufacturer. As you can see, it just has a black generic case with a company logo on it, but the company logo is not the same as the parts manufacturer on here, which is Gigabyte, which we all know is is one of those third-party manufacturers. Let's get a good look at the guts here, and the power supply has a lock on it, but it's not really important right now. And this case is actually pretty interesting because while the hard drives are screwed in, the expansion cards are all use this little bolt action mechanism to lock them in instead of screws or anything else, which can be a little difficult to. You know what? I'm just gonna put that back in later. It's a little finicky to get it back in once you've got it out, but it's interesting how this is clearly an office PC, and yet it has some modularity in mind. See, it has its little green plastic cable organizer. You can take the faceplate off by lifting up these two little plastic doodads right here. As you can see on the front, lighting kind of sucks, but I will turn this on my side if I can get out of my. As you can see, it has a little I/O shield right here, power button. Haven't turned this on because it has no RAM. I'll see if I have a spare DDR2 RAM stick, and I'll see if that fixes anything. A DVD reader writer. Very 2000s. USB with microphone and headphones. I think this is USB 1.0. Not sure, but again, early 2000s. Obviously not your modern 2017 PC. I know that much. And it does seem to have the hard drive, so I'll have to see if that's been wiped or if that has anything on it. Okay. And onto the gaming computer. Now, the gaming computer is the one I'll have to get the vacuum out for because it has frickin' cobwebs inside of it. There's a little cheap plastic window. See right here, I'm gonna switch to manual focus. See right there, little cobwebs. Just exactly what you want to see on your brand new computer, or at least new to you computer. Anyway, this one seems to have a blower-style graphic card. Some kind of NVIDIA GeForce, it looks like. But judging from the fact that it's such a thin card and it's a blower, probably something either very old or very low-end. translucent turquoise fan, some sort of CPU cooler with a door, and it's holographic and it says AMD on it. So yeah. So I guess this make this my first AMD computer. Anyway, clear plastic fan. Comes with a hard drive, comes with RAM. I think that is DDR1. I'll have to zoom in on that. Can't, having trouble reading that. Let's see, get in 512 dual channel. I can't tell what that is. Let's pop it out and see what it is. If the spiders don't come out and eat my hands up first. Oh, it's very hard to do this with the viewfinder. 512 megabyte dual channel value series. Yeah, I can't tell what that is. Warranty void if removed. Something tells me that the warranty has long since passed on this one. But whatever. I have to get. Eventually, I'll have to vacuum this one out, and then I'll power both of them on and see how they turn out. And I'll have to see if the black Office PC has anything of interest on it. All right, that should be it. I'll see you when I boot either one of them up. So this is the silver PC, the gaming computer. Alright, where I have it hooked up to an external monitor, which I hope is light enough for all you beautiful people to see. All you beautiful people to see the gloriousness of a CRT with terrible lighting conditions and... Oh, okay. Let's, oh, shoot. Okay. Alright, let's turn this on and see if it functions. Oh. Air wine and there appears to be a blue light turning on with the PC. What? And it is beeping. Oh joy, the beeps. No image, just beeps. Oh boy. Well, that was disappointing. Looks like I'll have to look into that one. Well, that was disappointing. Alright, well, looks like I'll have to get the Office PC and see if it fares any better. And if all you see is infinite blackness, no matter, that is just because this is sort of a low light environment, and I'm concentrating on the screen anyway because I do not have a dedicated hardware capture device to adequately get the dang old whatchamacallits. Get the whatchamacallits. I do not have a VGA or S-Video capture device, so I guess I'll just put in some B-roll or something as I reassemble the other case. Flick the switch to the little takedown switch. Alright, and unceremoniously plop it down right here. I leave it down on my little headphone cable. No matter. Not really sure what I'm expecting here. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to redo the thing with the VGA thing-a-dings. The thing-a-ding-dings. Alright, just gotta position it correctly. Alright, finally got it in. And let's just put it in. And plug this in. And see what happens. Hopefully it goes better. Hopefully it's a little bit more exciting. Hopefully it does not explode. Because that would be both disappointing and sad. But I guess it would give me 15 minutes of internet fame, so whatchamacallit. Yeah. Right, I heard a little click or something from the inside, so maybe that's a good sign. Maybe things are all working properly. And let's turn it on, see what this baby can do. It's making a loud noise. And nothing. Oh? It's clicking. It's clicking, all right. But I'm not getting any image. Hey, the screen is turned on. That's a Gigabyte S series motherboard. Speed, smart, safe. Tab, post. Screen delete, BIOS setup. Q flash, express recovery. Manager, end Q flash. I'm not exactly sure what to do here. Come on. Stay still, dang it. Stay still, camera. Okay. And move from CD. This guy driving on primary masters. No SATA. Display type serial ports. Real masters HD smart capability enabled. Devices listing. Plus the fundamental device. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Move from CD DVD. Okay, I guess. Has the hard drive been wiped? Oh, Windows is loading files. Okay. Let's hope I don't get some error message. This thing is loud though. Sounds like it's got a little 747 going on in there. All right, baby, let's do it. Let's see what secrets are inside this glorious black Office PC from an unnamed company. Because, like I said, even though I got this from a storage unit from a relative, I don't know if they're gonna get all litigious about it. Come on, loading bar, loading bar, loading bar. Hey, it's up. Alright, Windows is done loading those dang old files. If it requires a password, starting Windows. Is that the... That does not look like Windows XP, it looks like Windows 7. This thing just have a really slow hard drive or something? Maybe it boots up, maybe it originally booted off of a network. Whatever it is, it's taking a very long time. Maybe because I have 512 megabytes of RAM in here. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, it's just not starting up quickly, so I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna have to install that extra 512 megs of RAM, see if that helps anything, because it doesn't seem to be loading very well. Yeah, it's just stuck on starting Windows, so it looks like I will have to disconnect it and come back later. I am back. As you can see, well, you can't see, but I have installed the extra RAM stick, and so now we shall see if that helps anything. It helps it boot faster, because I am not sure if Windows 7 was, or Vista or whatever this is, was built to boot on 512 megs of RAM. So I bumped it, so that should bump it up to a gig. Alright, monitor's on. Tab post. Tab post. Delete. Q flash. Express recovery. Boot end. You can go to end. Oh. Well, it looks like end is not working. My keyboard is not recognized. Should have gone for PS/keyboard, but don't have money at this point. Yeah, I guess I'll just wait for it to update BIOS from drive. I'm gonna go to I don't know what I'm doing here. Q-Flash utility. What does this have in the disk drive, I wonder? Oh, it has something in here. It has a burned CD. Windows 7 x64 Pro. Huh. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? It came with a burned copy of Windows. It came with a burned copy of Windows. Well, looky there. Okay, I'm just gonna F10. I'm just gonna F10 power off. Enter to continue. Alright, see if it has anything on the hard drive. Alright. We're back to the Gigabyte S series motherboard screen. Oh, at least I know what motherboard this is, so yeah. Yeah, free burned copy of Windows x64, Windows 7 x64 Pro. So this is a 64-bit system, which probably, if this is installed in the machine, it probably isn't going to do too well with about 1 gig of RAM. But you know, what can you do? Boot from the CD DVD? Nah, bruh. Don't boot from the CD DVD, man. Alright. Press Control. A disk read error has occurred. Press Control Alt Delete to restart. Oh. Hold on. Okay, so I'm guessing I have to boot this from the CD. I guess there's really no other option, so I guess this is the boot disk now. Alright, let's wait for this to load. And yeah. Gigabyte S series, speed, smart, and safe. We have Racing Flag and Rubik's Cube and Switzerland Shield. Yeah. It's Gucci. For some reason the screen is flickering and it is screwing me up. Tab, post, screen, delete. Alright, let's see if this fixes anything. ID channel. It's gonna boot from this, so it's alright, so it must be set to boot from the disk drive. I can hear the disk drive going crazy now. Probably has an 80 gigabyte hard drive. Interesting. And apparently it will not boot from that hard drive. If Windows gives me trouble, I'll see if I can boot into Linux. Because I'm pretty sure I have a Linux live CD. It's loading files. Yeah, it's Windows Live CD. Hopefully it seems to be going faster than last time because I have that extra one whole gigabyte of RAM in there. And starting Windows, come on, baby. Tell you what, I'm gonna spare you the commentary and come back when this thing is fully operational. All right. And we are back. Oh, it's asking me to install Windows. Okay. All right. So I have a free installation of Windows, I guess. But I'm not looking to install Windows. I'm looking to see what's on this machine. So I'm gonna have to get rid of. So I'm gonna have to stop this, and I'll have to get my old Linux Live CD out. Put my Linux Live CD in there next time, and see how that fares. Because obviously, if I install Windows, that's not gonna be too good for the data that's still left on there. So I'm gonna get my little Linux Live CD and see if that helps anything. Still fast and as smart and as safe as ever. And so, let's see what we got. Yes. It is booted into Lubuntu, and try Lubuntu without installing. And with luck, it should boot into Lubuntu. And while that is going on, I'm going to get a mouse. Because mouse is needed. They have a mouse. And with their powers combined, I should be able to use this computer and delve into the depths of what is on it. And throw it around. And then we will be in business. Spell, Mr. Input here. Go 3, V6 input here. Go on Devastate 2 input here. This is the there's hardware folder. It's a software. Big hardware. First case, check this phone is. Everyone knows twice. Have members very important. Devices. What? No. Okay then. No idea what just happened. Alright, let's try that again. Oh wait, generation complete. Generating locales, UTF 8, up to date, generation complete. Okay then. Maybe it's going fine. And here we go. And we should be right. Alright, everything seems to be a lot of OKs, which I hope is a good sign. Like the display manager. I'm not a computer. I don't know that much about Linux, so I'm not sure what all this means. But hopefully, somebody here can get something out of it. You know. Okay, okay, mouse is working. And that is good. Let there be light. Let there be mouse. All right, window manager in the back. And disconnected. You are now offline network. Edit. Okay, that's okay. All right. File manager. All right, let's get into the. All right, let's get what we're all here for. We want to see what's in this bad boy. OS and Dell utility. All right, what is in OS? Gimme. There's only one. Well, it mentioned something about RAID. So maybe, okay, so if this was like a RAID system and there's only one hard drive, that means that our operation is already pending. That means that the data is pretty much unrecoverable. And yeah, if there's only one drive, it's unrecoverable because you'd need the parity bit. Memory documentation for more details. So, okay. Apparently, okay. There is something on Dell Utility. So there's this much, but operation is already pending. All right. System tools. Let's see if there's anything on here. Yeah, okay, the hard drive is just boned. But it does seem to be working, so I mean, alright, didn't find anything fancy or anything exciting, but hey, that's how it goes. That goes, baby. And let's see what we got, and let's see what we got in here. Computer summary. Alright, and 2 times Intel Pentium R CPU E222 at 220 gigahertz. Well, does this thing have 2 processors? Oh, okay. Open deal. Audio adapter, ATI, HDMI, power button, Dell H. Alright, this stuff's Pixar. Okay. SSI discs. Okay, so this thing is a dual CPU. If this thing is a dual CPU, I'm going to be very impressed. Maybe it's not like a dual CPU. Maybe it's just like a... Oh, it does say dual CPU. What am I talking about? Operating system. Okay, that's obviously talking about just this one. File systems. Yeah. Okay, then. Processor. This thing have... My family model 7 Pentium 3, so it's Pentium 3 Xeon Celeron. So you're telling me this thing has dual Pentium 3 CPUs. For some reason that does not make sense to me, but okay. PCI devices, USB device. Wait. PCI devices, host bridge, USB controller, UG compatible controller. Okay, so it says AMD, but I remember this being. Oh yeah, this is the Gigabyte one. So it's an AMD RV610. Resources, DMI storage. Okay, ATA, Seagate disk 480 controller. SC. Okay, yeah. Okay, this doesn't tell me anything other than it's a Seagate hard drive. CPU Blowfish. No. Okay, that was a mistake. Alright, so that's about it. So yeah, it's got a apparently dual Pentium CPUs. One gig of RAM is mine. An ATI graphics card. That's about it. Seems to run. Let's see, Office. Do I still have AbaWord? Let's see if I can type a paper on this thing. Alright, let's see let me just see what I remember having on this thing. I still have Word. So I guess so I will just write. I guess this is goodbye, everybody. Bye. And that is it. We have nothing else to do. So just shut down. And that is it. And so ends the saga of the mystery office computer. Use remove installation media and close the tray, if any, and then press enter. Alright, and bam. And there we go.